I get that vision in my head, these are the first things I do. Wheels, stance, color, and attitude. I did not invent the rake, but I perfected it. That's why they call it the Arterake. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss a 1968 AMT GTO, the new kit, which these are quick builds. I've built at least 3 of these already, but we're going to look at the one I have here. It's the last one I did. So you can see I've added Jay's resin 3D printed wheels off of eBay, and these are 2-piece wheels. The outer ring is painted with Revell chrome spray. I painted the disc brakes accordingly, and then the inside are actually painted in 3 different colors. I actually sprayed the chrome spray and also used a light gray and a dark gray for the trim and accent on the wheels. I don't like all chrome wheels. I like to have some definition in my wheels to just make the wheels look more in depth. So I almost always, there's a few times I use all chrome wheels, but I always paint most of my wheels to add definition to them. So it just breaks it up, especially in this scale. I've also added the photo etch from Model Car Garage. The door handles are out of my parts box, but the door locks are also from photo etch. And I have the kit decals on it. This is pretty much a basic stock build. I did add the antenna, which looks like it's a little loose. We'll have to tighten that up. And if you turn this around, I also bought the 3D printed grille and headlights from Iceman, which I added on the front. I think I used different lenses though, so you can see how that's done. And then the back, I basically just added aluminum exhaust tips, did all the painting detail. The backup lights aren't really molded in definition, so you kind of got to guess what they look like. So that's actually a trim ring of chrome, 2 little chrome rings, the backup lights in the middle, and they're actually painted, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but the outside edges are painted black on it. So it just adds that little bit of detail in there to just kind of make that look different than someone else's. The treads are sanded on them. I used Tamiya rubber black for my tires. Comes in spray, or you can buy the bottle and you can airbrush it in. This is an unusual build for me. I'm not a big green guy, and I'm trying to do different colors on my interiors just to be different. So this is like a gray green interior. So it's like a light with a hint of green in it, which the green looks greener because it's got a green body on it. The paint is all airbrushed. I airbrushed Phantom Green from Scale Finishes, and that's airbrushed. And then I took Tamiya TS13 clear. I used actually spray can on that. And then I have the traditional polishing kit that everybody else uses. And I also waxed a little bit. Now I've said this before, I think, on my other video. I don't pick my models up other than touching them like right about here. I don't get fingerprints on them. I do have a camera brush or a brush to dust them, and I keep them in cases, and they stay pretty clean. So I don't like touching and re-waxing, and like I've redone the chrome, the bumper on this. I've actually sanded all the seams off and re-chromed it with Revell chrome spray, and I let that sit about 7 days before I even touch them. And I don't touch them. I usually wear gloves when I touch that chrome, and I touch it once. If I have to assemble anything, I assemble it on the paint stick or something that I painted the chrome with, and then I just carefully assemble it without touching the outside of it, and then I mount it one time. So I don't touch my chrome. Everybody wants their chrome to be durable. I don't touch it. So my chrome's fine. So if you let it sit 7 days and you maybe touch it once or wear gloves, rubber gloves or cloth gloves, it won't mar your chrome. And then once I get it done, I don't touch it. Same with my wheels. I don't touch them. Underneath, again, I've added aluminum exhaust tips on the very end. I did some light weathering. I do most of my models now, I do with light weathering underneath. I like that look. I use the Tamiya chalks, brush them on. I really like the look of them. Most of my cars I build will have a, like, driven, nice on top, but pretty normal underneath, depending on what part of the country you're from. So that's got like a little wear underneath, and that's got the builder plate in it. I didn't put a motor in this. It's just got the builder plate. I think these kits, I know a lot of guys complain about them because they don't have a motor in them, but it's very easy to put a motor in this. But I just like these quick builds. I call this a quick build. I spent a week or so on it. I do a lot of builds like that. And there's a lot of kits that I want to build that I've been wanting to build for years. And it's like, if I wait and try to do them up really top end for me, I'll never build them. So I've been building a lot of stuff that I want to build. A lot of it box stock or with light modifications. Most of my cars in general are pretty much box stock with light little details. You don't need to have 1,000 wires and stuff. I mean, if you're into that stuff, that's fine, but I'm not into that much, so I tend to do this kind of building. So that's going to be about it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I did get some useful tips from the first one. So I'm trying to hold my camera more steady and so you don't get seasick. So we're working on that, and I'm supposed to get rid of my ums, but that's really hard to do apparently. So I'll work on that the best I can, but I don't know if I can get rid of those. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.